One aspect that makes belly dance different from many styles of dance is the interaction between the dancer and the music. In belly dance, the aim is not for the music just to complement the dance, but for rather the dance to complete the music, for the dancer to make the music visible. Hi, I'm Kashmir, and what I love about belly dance is that idea that the dancer is the conduit of the music, that she makes the dancer visible, that she's the unacknowledged member of the band. So how is that different from other dance forms? Well, if you look at the extreme, you can look at contemporary, where sometimes the music is actually added after the dance is complete. So the dance is about the movement and the music is another layer that's added to it. It's part of the performance, but it isn't what drives the dance. And at the other extreme, you have dances such as partner dances, where the music, the beat of the music, drives what you're doing. So think of waltz or rock or even salsa. And even more extreme when the dance forms come from a military background. So think of Highland Fling or Verbunk. So in those cases, either the music doesn't matter or the music just matters, and belly dance is somewhere in the middle because the whole of the music matters. It isn't just about the beat. That's a way of actually picking up a beginner belly dance. They just tend to dance to the drum. But it's about the beat, it's about the individual instruments, it's about the way they actually move their way through the makwam, it's about the vocals. All of those pieces come together to make a whole, and the dancer is part of that. So when you're dancing, what can you do? Well, you can just pick a single piece and move with it. And particularly if the music is particularly simple, you may just pick out one instrument and use that. However, you may actually switch. So you may start on one instrument, move to another, then move to the drum, and then move back to the instrument. So you actually have that flexibility. You can also actually pick up the different parts of the music with different parts of your body. This is called layering. So your feet might be doing the beat, your hips might be doing the drum, your upper body is following the neigh, and your face is actually following the vocals. If you've got the technique to pull it off, that can be really, really good. But again, you've got to pull back a little bit because too much is too much. So let's go back to our analogy of the dancer being part of the band. So think of a group of musicians. They are jamming away, having a good time, and each of them is moving within the form. So if the band is playing House of the Rising Sun, this is not the time to get out your rendition of Stairway to Heaven. If the band is playing alt rock, it's probably not a time to bring in country and western. Now sometimes some of those little things will work, but not very often. The dance is the same. They need to be within the form and moving within the form and knowing where those boundaries are. Now, knowing where the boundaries are is a matter of experience. If we were brought up in the Middle East or in a Middle Eastern culture, we would see dancing more often. And we'd go to parties, we'd see good dancing, we'd see bad dancing, but you get an idea to know where the boundaries are. As outsiders, we've got to replicate that by watching dances. And we have the choice of watching just good dancers. So watch just good dancers, okay? So what do I mean by a good dancer? That's a dancer who can do that. She can make the music visible. She can pull you into the music. So we're not talking about the flashiest dancer. We're not talking about the best costume or the most gorgeous body. We're talking about a person who can do that communication. And you don't need to just watch it once. That's the advantage of video. You can watch it over and over again. But if you do get the opportunity to dance, if you do get the opportunity to see live dances, that's always the best, much better than video. So what else can you do? Well, you need to know the music. And why I mean know the music, I don't mean a particular piece of music, but have a feel of how the music actually flows. So when you're not watching the dances, you can be listening to Middle Eastern music. Have it in your car, have it on your computer, have it at home while you're in the kitchen. So you get to know how it feels. You don't have to dance to it. You just have to know how the music is put together. And then your instrument. Your instrument is your body. So you need to have your body capable of expressing what you want to express. So this is where all that time goes, drilling and doing technique, to actually make sure that when you want to do something with your body, A, you can do it, and B, you don't have to think about it. It's automatic. But if you're doing performance, the other half is that you need also to be able to step out and look at what's happening and look at the balance of the whole. Is this the place I need to be? Is this what I need to express? So it's a bit of a tension there between just letting it well up and come out, and also considering what it's like for the audience. Now that's the other thing. If you're doing it as a performance dance, then you need to communicate with your audience. It is your job to show the audience what the music is doing. And you do that with your body, you do that with your face, you do that with your eyes. So you need to know the music, and you need to be able to let that come out and make contact with your audience. It's important, in order to do this, is to let go of your ego. As a dancer, you may think it's all about you, but it's not. It's about the music, and it's about the people who have come to watch and listen to what is actually happening. Your ego is not important. Your job is to make sure the whole thing fits together, melds together, becomes something greater than the sum of the parts. One more cliche. It isn't a destination. It's a journey.